Hello, hello, and welcome to Mr. E's Watch Reviews. Today we're going to do the MMI Sky Hunter full review. Damn it! I just realized my calipers are in the house. Hang on. All right, so we have the handy dandy calipers. We want to turn them on, make them 0. All right, so because we gave you the specs on the live show, but y'all couldn't see anything. So we got 38 millimeter case. It is only 10.5 millimeters thick. And this is going to be 20 millimeters in the future. But right this second, this particular one is cut at 20.1. Now, I'm sure you guys are probably like, man, why ain't you got it on the bracelet, Ed? In case y'all haven't, been tuning in or not a regular viewer. When I first got this watch, it was on the bracelet. There are issues with this setup just because this is a prototype. It's not a finished product. I have spoken to Mr. Wee. He has given me his absolute guarantee that all this stuff will be corrected for the actual production run. But as you guys can see, the end link is measuring at 19.6, and this is 20.1. So that's a difference of what, like a half a millimeter, right? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's 1/2 of a millimeter off. So half a millimeter is making this thing have a ton of play on it. So basically, I'm going to show you guys the bracelet. This is the bracelet you're going to get. It is push pin milled clasp. They did, like I said, change the end links. They are going to still be solid end links, but they are female and they are going to fit correctly. Basically, I really don't want to put this on the watch for the review, and that's just because the amount of play it has at the case is just really takes away from the watch. So, as for the watch itself, I didn't wear it like days on end, but I have worn it quite a bit. The Lume is unreal. Like, it is super badass. We'll take a Lume shot here in a second. It like this kind of satiny polish here on the sides. It's not bad looking. It's just not super eye catching. It does have a nice reflection to it. And to be honest, me and Mr. Wee talked about this. The rough coarse finish you see up here has been done on purpose. I suggested he do this kind of a finish on the whole watch. I think it would just look better. But again, that's just me and my personal preference. This does not look bad. It is a little coarser than what I'm used to seeing on a lot of watches. And of course, Mr. Wee brought up that, the older style Rolexes, which this case is kind of mimicking, especially like for a date adjuster or something like that. The tops of the lugs were coarse, and of course, like I said to him, well, that's why I don't want to buy an older Rolex, because, I don't, like, when I see them, I'm not like, ooh, this is superior quality. It may have been superior quality for the time, but in comparison to what they got out nowadays, no, it's not. It's not even close. You can get way better quality, at like a couple $100 range. Not necessarily movement wise, but like case, bracelet, blah blah blah. It'd be all very, very comparable at the very least. But okay, so keep in focus. So the rough texture up here is on purpose. I like the smooth bezel on this, because this is supposed to be a pilot's watch. Like a fluted bezel would be kind of cool, but when you're in the plane, sunlight would hit that and it'd just be a pain in the ass. which again is kind of a good idea of why this has kind of a dull face here. But if you're going to go with all that logic, then you shouldn't have a polished bezel at all. The crown on this thing, it's right good size. I like it. It's enough to grip. Let's see. I think it's right at 6.2 millimeters. So it's decent size. It could stick out a little bit more though. I can grab it, but if you had just a little bit more surface area to put your fingertip on, it'd be a little bit better. Let's start this thing on a Timegrapher real quick. I believe this is a 52-degree movement, but I could be wrong. So we're going to check it at 52 degrees. If it's off, it shouldn't be off by much. And of course, the fucking heating unit is going to turn on. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so I had to go turn the heat off so that way it didn't mess with the microphone. And of course, I stubbed my toe on my nice metal stool here. So as I'm trying not to flip out and cuss insanely, we can see that the watch is running relatively nice. From what I understand, they don't regulate the movement or anything like that. But +9, +10, that's very respectable. Nice high beat movement. Like I said, this does have the Miyota 9015 in it. In the unboxing, I misquoted. It said the wrong one. But yeah. Alright. So, with all of that being said, I'm going to throw this thing on the bracelet just so y'all can see what it looks like on the bracelet. Let's see. This thing is a bit of a strap monster. I don't know if any of y'all saw any of my pictures where I'd... Oh, daggone it. All right, where's that one? Hang on a second. I put this on a black leather bracelet or leather strap. Oh, daggone it. Oh, Lord, I hate doing spring bars. They are such a pain. And I got that new double grabbing tool, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. Some people swear by it. I don't know. Like, it's not bad, I guess, if you got a strap on already. All right, see, there we go. All right, there's that one. See if we can't get this one on there real quick. And this is just so y'all can see what it'll look like. We don't want to talk about the fitment or anything like that right this second. Because like I said, this is a prototype. It is not to the exact tolerances that it's supposed to be, or that it will be. No, come on. Oh, damn it. Yes. Oh, what fun. Spring bars are... Oh, why in the hell is that one doing like it is? Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Okay, that's snapped in there good and tight now. All right, make sure I got that all done correctly. I have a tendency to put these on backwards. I think I got it all done correctly. So this is what it'll look like. I mean, it's a nice watch. You know, the clasp is right nice. The bracelet is pretty comfortable. It will be more comfortable because it's going to have, like I said, female end links here. So that'll be improved. And again, they're also going to improve the actual fitment. And damn it. This one spring bar is being a pain in the ass. I could have swore it was in there. I heard it click, but I guess not. Oh, well, shit. Apparently neither one of them was locked in. Again, this is kind of one of the things about this bracelet here. I'll tell you what, let me get this thing on there good and we'll come back. Okay, finally, we got it all on there. It's all nice and good. But like I said, you can see where there are some issues with the fitment just because we went over the sizes earlier. That little 0.5 millimeter on each side is just allowing for a little wiggle jiggle, which again, Mr. E or Mr. Wee has given Mr. E the old school man of his word, kind of seal here that all the production models that will be taken care of. And several of my viewers that are fans of Mr. Wee also assured me that, every watch they've gotten from him has been right nice, high quality. So we're not going to stress too much about the bracelet issue right this second. It kind of is what it is because it's a prototype. Mr. Wee wanted to make everybody aware of these and all that kind of good stuff. So since I got this thing so late in the game, most of the pre-orders have sold out. They do have some still left available. There's going to be another phase of discounts and whatnot. Not quite as deep as they have been the last couple of go rounds. As long as they've gotten all the stuff worked out and everything like that, I would definitely say that this watch should be worth giving it a go. Nice high beat movement, all that kind of good stuff. Let's do a quick Lume shot. And I got to hurry up because my battery's dying. So there you go. You can see that the Lume is nice and bright. I mean, very, very bright. You can't see my hand. You see my thumb when it passes in front of it like a eclipse. But that dial is super bright, super easy to read. The Lume lasts a really long time. The crown is loomed. For me being, old and needing glasses, the date wheel is a little hard to read. The orange speck is pretty cool. And I guess once you kind of get used to where the dates are around the watch, you'll just kind of get an idea of what day it is. But the numbers for the dates is really small and they're hard to read. But again, very unique and cool, like trying to do something different kind of thing. But you know, me personally, I would much rather have just a single date window in a Cyclops just so I can read it easier. The only other thing that I really didn't care for, the orange and the red, but the red on the tip of the second hand is so tiny and so small, and I'm sure you probably can't even see it on the camera. I guess it's kind of a non-issue, but overall, the case and the watch itself is very nice. Hopefully Mr. Wee and them have got all the bracelet and all that kind of dimensions worked out. He said he went over and laid the smacketh downeth at the factory and told him to tighten up or he'd come back with an even bigger stick. So, at any rate, I really appreciate y'all watching. Please like, subscribe, all that kind of good jazz. Share my videos. YouTube is trying to put the screws to me, so let's screw them back. All right, check y'all later. Bye.